want it all, now I just want a little more. Every morning I peel myself off of the floor. Been poor ever since I was real short. Still I knew this rap shit was something I was built for. Skilled swordsman that spills poison in ill proportions. Built from the ground up, was never really fortunate, but never forfeited. Of course I stayed the course of it. Now the skill I possess, these rappers don't have a fourth of it. They forcing it, while I hardly have to try no more. Cause rhyming raw on time and all is all that God designed me for. That's why I keep alive and raw. Every time the mic is on, my heart is in these bars, so the line is what my life is on. I sold my soul, but the price is wrong. Now I light some corn and write a song until my mind is gone. So I guess it's safe to say that fumes are all I'm really riding on. Still fighting strong until I'm gone and second born. I kick raw shit, but never made no profit off it. Still I made these rappers feel subconscious often. It's awesome, they use precaution with anything my name's involved in. And women often offer their bodies as offerings. I gotta win with all the sacrifices I put in. I'm 99.9% the nicest with the mic or pen. Never biting trends, I never needed to pretend. Never needed your support, never needed a friend. I got this, I take hip hostage often. Grinding harder every day I'm on, there ain't no off switch. Just a starving artist, but I'm going hard regardless. My bars hit like hard bricks, my ego is the largest. It's justified, I bust for mines, I wish you fucking tried. I crush your lines like fuck your life for trying to touch my shine. I want what's mine, trying to leave behind a legacy. Until I reach my destiny, I'll never rest in peace. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend. I'm back and amped up. If you feel it, put your hands up. Lyrically handsome, and I never pull my pants up. Never had much, but the skill will never fade away. Creator gave me strength and a brain sharp as a razor blade. So every day I slave away, precise as laser aim. Trying to turn the tables in my favor till I change the game. It ain't the same and nothing's what it used to be. Musically, I abuse the beat super ruthlessly. None of you crews can move with me. None of you are who you used to be. None of you are moving at the crucial speeds that I'm pursuing usually. None of you dudes as true as me. Tell me who I ain't go harder than. This rap shit ain't no fashion, so I'll sap you out your cardigan. I'm an artisan, got an army I've been harboring. Martyring the heartless lambs for sacrificial slaughtering. Rappers sound retarded, put the hard work in a garbage can. And keep my fucking music moving like a marching band. It's hard to stand by and let it happen. Let's get it cracking. Steady craft your raps until my flow's the best attraction. On every track, son, I'm known for heavy action. Poses swear they gonna blow, but they're explosive as a captain. Cause there's no passion. These blowhards got no heart. I'm so large and so raw and so on and so on. There's no rights, there's no wrongs, just ill rhymes and dope songs. I feel lines with skills, lines and quotes on. It goes on. I'm dropping jewels. I guess I can let you hold some. I was chosen pause and I smile for my close up. Then post up like I'm always dope as fuck. This was always meant to happen, so don't ever call it luck. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend. When it's all over, I don't wanna go to heaven. My life's been hell, but I took it as a lesson. I worked too hard to get what I was destined. So when I'm dead and gone, I only wanna be a legend.
You're not alone. And you should know, upside down flag's a distress signal. Militant bullshit. Not a militant. I'm a warrior. Yeah, and I'm John Wayne. It's the 500-year resistance. You can't break the connection.
Y'all listen to the sounds of DJ Ransom, live and direct.
We're faced with a very serious situation in this generation. There are insane people who wish to rule the world.
Take a look at my homelands. We ain't stranger to the struggle. It was stolen by the faith.
For 500 years, my people have resisted.
Let me tell you what I am. Native, not American.
This goes out to you, and you, and you, and you.
Ransom. Exclusive.
What up? And welcome to Indigenous Output. I got B Rob in the studio. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
This is a new show. I used to do the lab. If you've seen it before, I used to have B Rob in studio all the time, and I decided to switch it up a little bit, kind of make the show more interesting.
The evolution, you called it?
Yeah, the evolution of the lab. Because the lab was pretty much just music. This is gonna be a lot more than music. It's gonna be like entertainment, technology, media, everything. So hopefully we can do that. And I'm also live streaming on YouTube. I don't know my link right now, but I'll have to share it. It's like some fucking weird YouTube link. But I'll share it on Twitter and stuff.
You said that's going live right now too, you said?
Yeah, that's live. Lewis Snyder is my YouTube. So if you just want to check Lewis Snyder, you'll probably find it.
Yeah, because I usually like come across like Seneca Radio or
I have three. I have 3 YouTube accounts. I have Seneca Radio, which is like my, I don't know. That's the one where I watch everything. Mm-hmm. Like all the videos that I like and all the channels I'm subscribed to are on there. And Lewis Snyder is like it's gonna be for this stuff.
Gotcha.
And there's Fat Camp too.
Okay.
Fat Camp, I'm gonna start. You were part of that podcast I was trying to have with Cody, and I still want to do it, but I'm not sure how to do it. But I'm thinking of just calling it like Fat Camp Comedy.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that, and I know we had a few listeners, and they said that they kind of liked the fact that we got together and just kind of talked about whatever. Because
there's not really like a comedy podcast, and I think having a comedy podcast, it lets you like be a lot more loose with like what you say or whatever, because you're making jokes. You're not like being serious, talking about like serious political topics or something.
Yeah, just be light on things.
Yeah. You can like say a lot more. You get away with a lot more. But yeah, this show is gonna be on every week, and I want to get into like technology. Especially technology from a native perspective.
Okay. Yeah.
Because a lot of people say, like, oh, you want to be Indian? Like, you want to be Indian? You got to get in the woods, or like, what are you gonna do when your Wi-Fi goes out?
Right.
They say shit like that, and I don't think that has anything at all with like decolonization or anything. We can still use technology and not have, the European like mindset. We could have like a whole different mindset and use technology to our advantage.
Yeah. It's funny. I just heard on another radio show this morning that Shred and Reagan, they're talking about how
Shred and Reagan funny.
Generations now. I don't know what the demographic is or what they call it, but it's just like the kids nowadays. They're kind of more or less like
the millennials.
Time. Yeah, that's
we're the millennials really.
It's like they got too much screen time and they don't know like the social skills to converse or hold a conversation with somebody or just to shoot the shit.
Yeah. They don't know how to interact with like another person.
It's like physically
face to face. Yeah.
It's like almost like you have a conversation. They're in the same room. They're on their phones. They're texting each other from across the room or something.
But I don't know, man. Like I've had a cell phone since I was 16, and I'm 31 now. So it's like half my life I've had a cell phone. My entire adult life and most of my teenage life.
Yeah. Yeah, see, it's funny you think they would have came out with like text messaging before like the audio.
Yeah, I remember when phones were like green, or they were like black and green or black and gray. They didn't even have color. Because my cousin used to have a phone, and it was like one of those like Nokia brick phones. They're probably like this big.
Yeah,
but you could play Snake on it.
Okay,
and like that's the best game ever.
Nice.
I had like a Game Boy Advance and shit by then, but it was like playing Snake on a cell phone was the shit.
Right.
Yeah. Now my buddy Turtle, he fucking plays like this it's like Age of Empires or something, or Clash of Clans, something where it's like this huge like online world, and he plays it on his phone.
Oh, is that with like the civilization?
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah,
you build
yeah. You build,
in your kingdom.
Exactly, and Yeah, I think it's Clash of Clans. I tried to play it, but it took up a lot of time. Like it did, and I was like, what the fuck? And like in order to like level up and shit like that, like progress, get better, like bigger in the game, it takes time. Like it'll be like you can upgrade in 12 hours. And I was like, what the hell? Like I like games where you win right there.
It's funny, like some of those apps too. It's like how you say they got links and stuff where you can like buy and upgrade.
Yeah, points, in-game purchase.
Yeah, something like that. You know,
one of the hugest games out right now is Fortnite, and I think they say they made like 200 million just on in-game purchases.
No shit.
Because the game is free.
Yeah.
So it's like, and there's a guy that streams. He streams himself playing this free game, and he earns like $500,000 a month, like $500,000 a month, just because he has so many like viewers.
No shit. That's cool. He figured it out.
Yeah, man. A lot of people do that shit, man. Like, Twitch is like a new. It's not new, but it's really been popping off in like the past year. It's gotten really big, and that was originally for gaming. Like people live streaming their games, but it's turned into like a whole like just like chicks on there, like, you know, like cam girls or whatever. They're on there. It's just like people streaming shit now.
But the original intent was like gamers
for
and stuff.
Video games. Yeah,
I haven't really gotten into video games since I was like, how you say, maybe a teenager.
Yeah,
early 20s.
That was when I was gonna say, I got this written down the other. The Xbox One goes on sale this week. They're dropping $50 from all models. So like there's the Xbox One X, which is the 4K one that plays on 4K TVs, and that's the sale price for $449.
No shit.
That's still a lot, dude.
Yeah.
But that's for the biggest one. The cheapest one, you can now get one for $199. It's the Xbox One S. And I might do that, man. It's got 500 gigs. I don't know how much you need, but they also sell a terabyte model. So
yeah. I noticed like a lot of games too. Like you kind of need internet, and you kind of You need that access just to like.
I think it's Xbox. You need to like upload it or whatever just to play.
Because I know a lot of the residencies around here have the Wi-Fi provided through the nation.
Yeah,
and ourselves at our house, my boy, he's got a PS4.
Yeah,
but the Wi-Fi, it's kind of.
He plays online and everything.
Not quite, but just to do like the updates and the installs.
Oh yeah.
And we go to like buy him a new video game or something. I'm pretty particular when I read the back to make sure it's like internet required.
Yeah,
because we don't always have internet there.
Yeah.
But I realized that with a lot of games coming out,
Yeah, I thought about getting back into it, but it's not only a money investment, it's also a time investment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it takes a long time because one of my favorite games was Zelda, like the Zelda series.
Yeah.
And those games take like 40 plus hours of just playing it.
Right.
And I don't know. I can't do that. Like as a kid, like when I was into gaming, when I was like hardcore into gaming, I would come home from school and I would play Nintendo 64. I'd play Xbox. I used to play Zelda. There was Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. And I used to like play both of them.
Yeah, I was always a PlayStation guy myself.
Yeah. I never had a PlayStation. I had a Nintendo 64. But before that, I was all into it too. Like I had what first got me into it, I had a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
That was my first like console.
Yeah, like before the boy had PS4, he had an Xbox. What's that one before?
360.
Yeah. And I bought a game for that. Just try to get back into it.
Yeah.
And then I played it for like a good week. I think it was like that Dead Island Riptide or something with like the zombies and whatnot. But I was always a big fan of RPG games.
Yeah.
Where you get involved, like you said, put in the time. You earn experience.
Like you build up characters.
Yeah. And it's kind of got a storyline behind it. Like I was always a big fan of those Final Fantasies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Final Fantasy was a big one. Cloud. I remember Final Fantasy 7. I think you used to play it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got started like around I think it was like 9 or 8.
Yeah, I got my daughter a Wii, and it's running like all these emulated games. So I can play like I can play Nintendo games. It's got Atari games too.
Oh,
but
really?
I don't play that. I play like the Nintendo. There's like old school Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and there's a couple 64. But the 64 controller is weird on for because the Wii controller. You know what a Wii controller is, right?
Yeah, it's just the handheld
It's like a
joint,
square,
right?
yeah. So normally I just play like Game Boy games on it because the layout of the controller is just a and B.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like a 1 and 2 or some shit. I don't know, but the controls are weird to play. I think, but I used to play in emulators on my computers too. I used to play like Sega Genesis emulators where you could play Contra, and shit like that, like Street Fighter and shit.
Yeah, I used to do a little bit of the PC gaming too, and then I know you could do that with what you call what you call them, emulators.
Yeah.
I know you could do that on the PC as well, and then I hear people say that you could do it on other consoles.
Yeah. I was checking out this one forum online where they were just talking about nothing but PC. It was the PC Master Race.
Yeah.
Because it's like the master race above the consoles. Like they just say like you can get better graphics, better like performance because you can like build your own machine.
Yeah, I've seen those where you can kind of like buy external drives.
Yeah, they have the big ass hard drives with like lights in them and shit. Yeah, they put like neon lights or whatever on the inside.
Yeah,
they make them look all crazy.
Yeah, shit gets pretty wild. I mean, I can't even fathom the extent of it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely like a. I wish I had someone here that was into gaming right now to talk about. Maybe next time.
Probably just school us.
Yeah. But yeah, they're having a sale on Xboxes because E3 starts next week, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, and that's where they that's the trade show where they have like all the new games and premiere all the new games. So I'm kind of excited. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want to get back into it, but at the same time, it's like a big investment of money and time. Yeah.
That's one thing I found hard too, is just like, finding the time to play because going to work, coming home, and I just want to relax.
Right. And like I got a couple hobbies already.
Yeah.
I got shit like this kind of shit I like to do too, so. But yeah. We were talking about like cell phones earlier, and I know before you said that you only use your cell phone for like a phone, right?
Yeah, like I mean, I got an Android, a smartphone, but I kind of just strictly use it for like a phone, like calling, texting.
Yeah.
But I do use the browser, the Chrome, Google Chrome to surf the web. I'll do some shopping. Amazon's a big one. I figure everybody does Amazon.
Yeah, I just heard something today on the radio. They said 9 out of 10 people who shop online have used Amazon.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I know that's a big one.
Yeah, dude. I probably buy something from Amazon like every week.
I know it's funny, like
because I got the app. Yeah, you can just like scroll through it.
Yeah, and then me and the family will joke just like, oh yeah, it's like Christmas, like every week you get a present at the door,
Yeah, I'm waiting for right now. I'm waiting for a tripod for my cell phone.
Oh really?
Like I can just put my cell phone up, like even if I'm not like live streaming off of it.
Yep.
I can just put it up and like watch movies. It's like like if I don't have a monitor or something.
And then I noticed like a lot of retail stores are closing too, just because of all the internet sales.
Yeah, I don't really go, like I'll go to Walmart and pretty much just get like food because I'll get like all my clothes and shit online.
Yeah.
I get like all my electronics, whatever I need, pretty much online.
Yeah, I mean that's a big source for me too, and then I do like all my how you say, like my financial kind of stuff on there too, like pay bills on there.
Oh yeah. I got a Progressive app for like auto insurance. Like I do all my shit online. I got a bank. I have a banking app, but my bank has a website.
Yeah, the online banking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too. And then Yeah, it's like, that's pretty another big thing I use it for too.
Yeah.
But, I don't really download too many games or like other apps that just kind of tools or more or less.
Yeah, and you said you use the hotspot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love that hotspot feature.
Yeah, that's neat.
I had an iPhone and it didn't have that. I don't know if it's just the iPhone that I had, the iPhone version, or if it was like because it was Straight Talk or something. But I still have Straight Talk now, and I can use it as a hotspot.
I know my daughters have iPhones, 2 of the 3, and I know they're capable of kicking out hotspots.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just a Straight Talk version or something, or I got like a basic version or something. I don't know, but yeah, I use mine for like entertainment, like podcasts. I'll be streaming shit all day, podcasts, radio.
Yeah,
I listen to like internet radio. I listen to like I have this app called TuneIn that we used to broadcast on here from that, but it's like basically every radio station that has a stream online, you can listen to it through this app.
Oh yeah,
I'll listen to like Hot 97, which is New York City's hip hop.
Okay, and
I'll listen to that shit just to see like what they're listening to.
Yeah,
and I'll listen to like LA's hip hop.
No shit,
but I usually use that app for like radio shows that do their they like do radio shows, but it's also a podcast.
Okay, and
that will pick it up too, so I can listen to it on there. And I also have a Sirius XM app, so I'm like always streaming Sirius XM off my phone.
Yeah, I got the like Pandora, and then I do the SoundCloud, of course, and
I subscribe to Sirius XM, and I subscribe to Google Music, which is pretty good because I also get free. Well, I pay for it, but it includes an subscription of YouTube Red.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, YouTube Red, dude. They got a good show on there called Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
It's like you seen Karate Kid, right? Like the old school Karate Kid.
Yep.
It's like 30 years later, and Daniel and Johnny from Cobra Kai are both like still living in the valley. And it's pretty good, man. It's a good show. He reopens the dojo as Cobra Kai. It's pretty good, man.
Okay. Yeah, I think I came across that YouTube Red. I've seen a few shows on there that I thought were pretty good. It's like, is that like I take it it's their own studio, right?
YouTube Red is the premium YouTube service, which has no ads, and you could like close your browser. Like
I've seen that.
Yeah, you can like close it and still listen.
Because I did like the 30-month trial.
Yeah.
I liked it. But,
and you can download shit, which is nice for like plane rides and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I like I tried to watch YouTube. I forgot to sign in, and I was like, "What the hell are these ads doing?"
Yeah.
I got too used to it. But really, I subscribe for Google Music, and that's where you can play like pretty much anything. Like in the whole library, they got like huge library. I just listened to Kanye's new album.
Oh yeah, so what is it?
It's called Yee.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good.
I think I came across that last weekend because it just came out last weekend, right?
Yeah,
the first or the
third
or
something like that. Yeah.
And then I was sampling a few of those tracks, and I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, man. It's really emo, like
yeah.
And even the cover says I forget what the fuck the cover says. It says like, "I hate being bipolar."
Oh, that's just right. Yeah,
or some shit like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about that. How he was, giving his disorder like a lot of props. For his creativity or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he definitely has, if not bipolar, like something. He has something. But I think he's more of a troll. Like he just does all this shit just for attention. Oh shit! Yeah, he does a lot of it for attention, saying that slavery was a choice.
Yeah,
and all that shit. That shit was definitely for attention. Yeah, but I do like his music. I think he's one of the greatest, man.
Yeah, I remember his first shit that I ever heard was that Through the Wire.
Yeah,
When.
And he made that song with his jaw wired shut.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and I didn't even know that at first. And then when I found out and went back and listened, like you can definitely hear it. Oh, I don't got that song. We live. Oh wait, Who They Come For, right?
Yeah, that was the name of the. Yeah, no wait, the song that we did.
Yeah.
Come and Get Me.
Okay. Who They Came For, that's the one that you did before.
Yeah, it's my second latest.
All right, I'm gonna play some B Rob.
Yeah.
In the studio right now. His latest song, Love for the Noise. What's it? You got any particular story behind the song, or is it just came to you?
This one here, I just kind of had a mindset of just kind of more or less like, I don't know, I don't want to call it like an anthem, but just more or less like a song where just like me just doing it for the people, I guess. Fans, maybe, if I have any.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan, dude. You got fans.
And then, just more or less for them, and just kicking it out towards, the community.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll take a listen. This is B Rob, Love for the Noise. You can check him out. You can check out this song on SoundCloud.
Yes.
Just search for B Rob.
All right. What up? I'm feeling good tonight. Yeah. Yo. Hi. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed, love and appreciation, every day I'm breathing. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed, spread the joyous sensation without no given reason. Spreading my love for noise, jump for joy, bump in the trunk, turn up and get annoyed. Girls and boys, go out and get it now. The world is yours, go out and live it. Now let me see you throw your hands in the air. Swing them side to side as if you're hanging from the chandelier. We getting turned up, we gon' do some damage here. Ain't it right? Taking flight now back to the gravisphere. Who wanna come down? I'm dumbfound, thinking anybody would ever wanna punch out the fun house. Gonna get your fill of a kill in one round. Jumping over hill, but still it's Bucktown. What now? Turn it to the max and blast it up loud. Can I rock a dance and laugh your lungs out? All I ever wanted, all I ever needed, love and appreciation, every day I'm breathing. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed, spread the joyous sensation without no given reason. Spreading my love for noise, jump for joy, bump in the trunk, turn up and get annoyed. Girls and boys, go out and get it now. The world is yours, go out and live it. Know you appreciate it, the world is what you make it. Go out and do your greatest, say hello to your neighbors. Forget about the haters, they can never break us. Loving what you say, cuz proud to be a native. Hair braided, I'm faded, look like I'm Asian, don't be mistaken. No, not that I'm waking and baking, but that I'm making this bacon. Give you a fix of what you're craving. All day, huh? Go play, yeah. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed, love and appreciation, every day I'm breathing. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed, spread the joyous sensation without no given reason. Spreading my love for noise, jump for joy, bump in the trunk, turn up and get annoyed. Girls and boys, go out and get it now. The world is yours, go out and live it. You're everything I wanted, you're everything I needed. Be Rob, yo, what I'm feeling. Yeah, be Rob, that shit was tight, bro. Hey DJ, bring that shit back one time. Put it on blast, turn up the bass, let it bump. We gon' get turned up, hell yeah. We gon' do like we supposed to.
I love you.
Hell nah, we won't go, boy. Welcome here to my side. I'm from the people of the snow, boy. That mean I thrive in the wintertime. Yeah, I'm what they call a savage kid. My family tree is bigger than the Old and New Testament. I put a fist up. That's word they calling Kaepernick. Somebody gotta stand for it. Tell them who you want. So beware, we black snake killers. Blackfish, I've been a killer. We're the ones you can't get rid of. Sound familiar? Yeah, long hair, that Ric Flair. Nature boy from the village. GE, for really, you see, I don't rock and roll. Nah, I stand and rock. Yeah. I think there's something in the water. Here's some food for thought. Is it really a felony for wanting my water clean? Expect us not to rage against the machine. Ain't moving like Rosa P. Nope. You know why? Cause this dream catcher ain't catching your pipe dream. Word. Look what happened in Flint. No disrespect, but the same thing happens to village kids that sip water from the tap and are dying to live from the cancer it gives. Where's the state of emergency for them? I don't know. Act like you know the story. Broken treaties, unholy matrimony. One nation, under the creator, homie. All my relations, many with Choni. Warriors, come out and play. Officers, we're here to stay. Put a fist to the sky if you ride with me. As long as I'm alive, I'll stand for them.
They be greasing their hands, shitting on our people while they stacking their bands. While they say we all equal, they don't look at us as people, all they see is our land. Believe in the cedar, we can leave it to beaver. True, don't motherfucker, man, we need a real leader. Middle fingers to the colorblind, no disrespect, but if you don't see color, you don't see me neither. Step in line, man. We invited Uncle Sam, couple shields held high, we'll be fine, fam. Yeah, we ready for war, don't cross the line in the sand. You'll be lying in the sand, boy, I die for my land, real talk. Look, I stand with the warriors. This land is who we are, we can't let you destroy us. Until the people said, yo, bruh, they can employ us. Look, man, it's not like I haven't noticed.
Hey, Quentin, I work for Tender Morgan, your apprenticeship of heavy duty mechanic. If we are looking, if you're interested, give me a call back as soon as possible. Thank you, bye.
To replay this message, press 1. To go to the message deleted. You have no more messages.
Tiny house, what up? If water is life, please fill me a cup so I can spill it on your face and wake a dumbass up. Enough is enough, numb nuts, wake up. Yo, fuck Kinder Morgan, here's a Kinder surprise. Indigenous resistance, man, we got 9 lives. We put a life on the line, not a lifeline. I'll be damned if I see another broken pipeline.
Warriors, come out and play. Officers, we're here to stay. Put a fist to the sky if you ride with me. As long as I'm alive, I'll stand for them.
If the unceded land is your home, put your fist up, cousin, put your fist up. If you like your water clean yet alone, put your fist up, cousin, put your fist up. You know we ready for war, we in the zone. Put your fist up, cousin, put your fist up. If you die for your land, let me know. Put your fist up, cousin, put your fist.
This is Snotty Nose Rez Kids. This song is called The Warriors. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I really like that shit.
Yeah.
I've been following them for a while. I just discovered them maybe just like this past winter, fall.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. I think I heard about them from you. You were like sharing their songs on SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I try to discover other indigenous artists and groups and, try to bring them to Spectrum.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. They're from, I think I have it written down. They call themselves an indigenous hip hop duo from the Halisila Nation. And they were this year's nominees for the IMA album of the year, hip hop album of the year.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, they actually lost out to Superman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are Indigenous Awards honors indigenous musicians from Turtle Island, but it's held in Alberta, Canada.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the Canadian, because that down here in the States they have the Native American Music Awards.
Yeah, the NAMMYs.
Yeah, the NAMMYs, and that's held out here at the casino. But in Canada they have the Indigenous Music Awards, which is just, I think it's just like the Canadian version.
Gotcha.
Turn off my fucking ringer. What the hell? But yeah, that song is for the Tiny House Warriors, and they're building tiny houses on right away that Kinder Morgan wants to build a pipeline on.
Gotcha. Now, where is that taking place?
I think it's Alberta, Canada.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's where they're from. Let me try to say this again. Halisla Nation. Halisla. I'm not sure where it is exactly, but I do know it's like north.
Okay.
Cause like in their raps they say like we're from the land of the snow.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it mentioned.
Yeah, I think they said they're BC.
Black Snake Killers.
Yeah, I think they're from British Columbia. I'm not sure though. I have to look. But yeah, man, they're definitely like they have like the new sound. I think this is how I think of it. Where like a lot of rappers have like the old school flow, and they're doing something different.
Yeah, kind of like how you say they vibe off each other's flow and sound.
The one dude sounds like Blizzy. I think definitely. Yo, I told Blizzy, I was like, yo, man, this guy's ripping your style. But yeah, he sounds like Blizzy, man, straight up. I mean, it's similar, but I think Blizzy could take him. Yeah, man. But those guys are really good, man. They're blowing up. Like the Warriors song that I just played is a music video, and it's got over like 3,000 views in like 4 days.
Really?
I think it was. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, so they're definitely doing it. I think the whole community like of native hip hop is getting bigger. Like I've been doing the lab for 2 years, and I've definitely like seen the growth in it. Like when I started, it was just like a few guys. Well, there's a lot, but it's probably like doubled the amount of artists now.
Yeah, I mean, I know you definitely made me more conscious of like a lot of artists out there, and
yeah,
like you know, we've done our thing in the past, and
yeah,
you know, we can do it a little bit here and now. So, but like yeah, just like with the availability of how you say the community of musicians on, you know, the social apps and all the social medias, and kind of interconnecting, and you know, you kind of get a standout for all these artists that are trying to, you know, do something.
Yeah, and I think part of it too has to do with like technology. What I was saying before, like technology is a lot easier. There's a lot more access now to where we can be exposed to this kind of stuff and have access to quality recording equipment.
Right, yeah.
Like back then, when we first started recording, like I didn't know shit. Like I had to learn like myself pretty much. But now there's like so much information online. There's like free YouTube tutorials and all that shit now.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, yeah, me and the wife will joke with the kids, just kind of like, because you know, yeah, smartphone, you more or less got the internet at your fingertips.
Yeah,
and it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, us back then, we had to like go to the library, pick up an encyclopedia, fucking go to the card catalog, Dewey Decimal System, reference a book, go fucking find the book, read that shit.
Be Rob the librarian.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we had to fucking... Yeah, I remember writing papers and having to like find the sources.
Yeah, resource stuff. But yeah, nowadays it's just like, yeah, just click it in your browser there. And
yeah. And like, like I could do a whole show from my phone. Like I could do a whole like internet show, like live stream shit. I could do it straight from my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't need anything.
You need a satellite tower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but if it's a cell phone, it's gonna connect.
Or cell phone tower, yeah.
I could do like a whole. I could record. You can record music and edit it and like master and everything on a phone. Like that shit is crazy. Like a phone has like pretty much the capacity of like computers from like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not even like 10 years ago, the old school laptops, but like it definitely it's not as, it doesn't have the processing power of like a laptop now, but definitely it's definitely powerful.
Yeah, I know, like the kids and the wife, they'll use their phones for a number of things, but like me, like I said, I just try to use mine strictly for phone for the most part. But yeah, I use the Chrome browser and whatnot to, surf, and do all my financial stuff. But because I noticed like you do use it a lot. It will heat up, and it more or less is a computer.
Yeah, definitely, man.
And I try to take care of it.
What about your privacy? You do anything for like your privacy?
Well, I know like a lot of the websites, I just more or less look for that. The
encryption.
Icon. Yeah.
It's like a SSL or some shit like that. Some kind of encryption.
Yeah. So most of the time, I try to make sure it is a secure site.
And most sites are most legit sites.
And then I get iffy about like the what's that tool on there where it kind of more or less saves all your information.
Oh.
I forget the exact term for it, but it's like the autofill or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But yo, man, if you use Google, like they pretty much know your house address.
Yep.
They know like your shipping address. They know your house. They know like your work. They know like what you buy online.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like I mean, I imagine everybody knows, but it's just
use
Google Maps, and
right.
They got like your home address in there, your work address.
That's my whole thing is like this information is private, but online companies like they had like the Facebook thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like companies are selling that information to people that want to sell you shit.
Yeah.
So they're making money off just you using their service.
Right.
And
then ultimately I don't believe like there is any privacy. It's like, Big Brother's gonna, do whatever he wants and kind of tap into your shit, and he's just more or less gonna come up with a cover-up story, just kind of blindfold.
Well, like you said, Google Maps, a satellite has enough power to like see you in your car, while you're driving. Like that's how powerful the satellites are nowadays, and it's pretty crazy, man. And like if your phone has location, even if you have it turned off, there's like ways to turn it on and shit.
Yeah. Like we get leery about just like the cameras on our phones and the laptops, because it's like
the microphone even. You could turn on the microphone and not even know it.
Like all of it,
But then again, at the same time, I'm like, well, what am I? I'm not trying to hide anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doing fucking, I'm not planning a fucking terrorist attack or anything.
Right.
So I don't know. And like here on territory at the clinic, they had like that information leak at the clinic. I don't know if you know about it.
No, I didn't.
It was like something like, I forget how many, but like 200, or maybe it was more than that, people had their information compromised.
Oh yeah.
Which means that somebody could have looked at their health records.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that anybody necessarily did, but it means that it was possible for some unauthorized person to see their medical history.
I know a lot of health services provide that, like how you say that, instant access to with like the internet. And then I was I don't sign up for that because just because of stuff like that,
Yeah. But then, like I said, I see like both sides of the coin. It's like I don't give a fuck if someone sees my medical history. I don't give a fuck if they see, like my psychiatric history. Like I'm pretty much upfront about everything. So
yeah,
like it's nothing they're gonna it's nothing they can hold against me.
Yeah, I could see like where you're coming from, and then it's like it's almost like a means of like it's like, well, what do you have to hide,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Yeah, but then like the other side is why do they have the information in the first place, or why was the information compromised in the first place when it's supposed to be secure?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit is crazy.
And then I like to think too, it's just like it's like you're never alone anyways. You're always
And social media. The only social media you have to is like Snapchat, right? You don't have Twitter or Facebook.
Yeah, I think that's about it, really. Yeah, just SoundCloud,
LinkedIn.
No.
I have Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook that I'm active on. I have an Instagram too, but I never use it.
Yeah, just the Snapchat and the SoundCloud. And then I know a lot of people network through, you said Facebook.
Yeah.
And it's like how a lot of people find each other, communicate.
Right. That's how I find a lot of artists, is Facebook and Twitter.
Post events and community events and all that stuff. And then I was talking to the wife, like, neither of us do it. I don't think anybody in my fam does. But
Mogs is on Twitter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But you were just thinking, like, maybe we should get a Facebook account just to know what's going on with everybody.
Yeah, you do. Like, I like to keep up on concerts.
Uh-huh.
So, like, I liked the, like, Canal Side page and, like, Art Park. And that way, like, I do see the concerts that are coming up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ironworks is a place that I want to check out. That they always have a lot of concerts in Buffalo.
But then I see, like, people always kind of... I guess people may go overboard where they're just kind of.
Oh shit! You hear about Roseanne, right?
I did. Yeah.
What happened to Roseanne?
Yeah, she got her network canceled and her show.
Her show canceled. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like it was the network's biggest show.
Yeah.
They got canceled for what she said on Twitter. I mean, what about you? You think that should have happened, or? She said, this girl who is she's black. I think like her mom or dad is black. And Roseanne said that she looked like a cross between the Muslim Brotherhood and Planet of the Apes, which is basically calling a black person a fucking monkey.
Yeah.
I don't think she should have got her show taken down or canceled or whatever, but I think you should be allowed to say what you want on Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost like, she's getting... repercussions for something that it should be not involved with her work at all.
Right,
you know
right.
What I mean?
And they knew, like ABC knew going in, because she's been pro-Trump and she's done like a lot of controversial shit her whole life.
Exactly, yeah.
She's made a career out of it. So going in, they probably should have known. Like, there's this picture. I wish I could like pull shit up. I'll have to have better like planning next time. I don't know if you ever seen this picture. It's Roseanne. She's dressed as Hitler and she's putting a gingerbread man into the oven like Jews or some shit. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's supposed to be funny, but at the same time, it's like, 6 million Jews died in ovens. So I don't know, man. That's like a tough subject for me because I do like the idea of saying whatever you want, but I also think that you should know the consequences or repercussions of what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's a touchy subject.
Because it's not like, it's like a lot of people will say shit on Facebook or Twitter like they're just saying it like in an open room with nobody around, when really you're saying it to like everybody or everybody that could see it.
Yeah.
It's like you say shit that you would never say in real life.
Yep.
Is what it is. Like it gives you a lot of balls to say shit online because there's like really no repercussions if you're talking to, if you can call somebody an asshole online if you call somebody an asshole to their face, you know, they might punch you back.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope, I guess. And like me, when I was employed with the Seneca Nation, there was a memo saying not to talk about anything about the Seneca Nation on social media.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't really anyway. I mean, I did, and I do. I still do, actually. But I think that was because there was a lot of misinformation going around.
It makes me wonder, like, do you think that would fall under the category of, like, cyberbullying and kind of... Not necessarily, like, the Nation and that Roseanne Barr incident, but just more or less, like, the people behind the screen typing in words or whatever they want, and they can kind of, like, condescend or belittle people.
Yeah, I think that definitely... That's a big thing, is, like, trolling and being, like, yeah, internet bullying. Trolling is just, like, saying shit just to get a rise out of somebody. Like, just trying to make somebody mad or get a reaction out of them.
Because I never put too much thought into it, but, you know, I've heard the term thrown around before. And it's, like, almost like, you know, is that a thing? I was like, how does that work, you know? But just, like, thinking about it now with that incident with Roseanne Barr, it's just kind of like you said, you know, people just put it on the table.
Yeah.
And it's not directed at anybody, but it's almost just like omnidirectional, where whoever's just kind of looking at it can perceive it and, you know, take it how they want it. And
I also think, too, that Roseanne is a comedian. And in the context of a joke, like I was saying earlier, like, I want to do a comedy channel because I think you can get away with a lot more.
Yeah.
And, you know, in the context of a joke, you know, it wasn't that funny of a joke anyway, but it did have a racial thing, kind of undertone to it.
Mm-hmm. And it's like everybody's got a different sense of humor. And
yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna fucking wrap up this show. Big shout out B Rob.
Yeah.
Check him out on SoundCloud. B Rob. Just search B Rob on SoundCloud. You can check him out. LTNradionet.com. Next week we should do this. You gonna come in next week, man? This is pretty fun.
Yeah, man. I'm for it.
All right. Next week, Indigenous Output. The evolution of the lab. Yeah, man, you got anything to say? Shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my man Chops in Salamanca, Ohio.
Oh shit, what's up, Chops?
Yeah. Shout out Blizzy too. I gave him a shout out earlier. But I'm gonna go out on a Blizzy song. This one is called Common Sense.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the mouse click on your wannabe spouse click. Arousing the town must be your fucking township. You don't pay it any mind, you don't never doubt shit. Be respectful of your life, you ain't dying Auschwitz. You ain't fucking houseless, but a man who fought for your is. I'm so fucking selfish, I just copped a Buick. How come everyone only wants to adopt the Judas? Well, if the baby is a girl, she gon' pop lock and do this. You white people think you got it all figured out, but they whitewash the textbooks to put us on a different route. You don't know what racism is? Fuck you bitchin' about. Women bitchin' lucky they don't grab your tongue and spit it out. Educate yourself on every continent. Now everybody on some, yo, that's not my problem shit. Bitch, what your problem is? Focus on the promises of President Trump who don't really know what Obama did.
I drown myself in confidence and consonants. I used to never give a fuck about a consequence until I gave a fucking fun a consequence. Should've did what my mama said. But I guess I'm not that bad. Some of these rappers preposterous, self-proclaimed MCs who don't even know what a comma is. They don't know what common sense is. What is common sense? They don't know what Islamic is to the common man.
Still living what they mother hand, they might as well fall off. Sneak diss me, I'll have to meet you with the Molotov. I don't fuck with all your small talk. But I know my shotty catch a party cause it's sawed off. I won't say too much, the feds know I'm gonna hide it. The violence within our nation gonna keep us all divided. Yeah, pretty soon the children won't even know who the fuck to confide in. You think it's all a joke like a meme based on Joe Biden. You don't know Joe Blow, guy your nose broke. Your bank account, but you're still in love with Coco. Running from the poor, running till your nose blown. Getting sick of everything, wishing that your was gone. Now now I hear yours moan. Don't ever take that first hit, don't ever take that first sniff, there's no reimbursement. Yeah, drugs put our brothers in them hearses, we ain't learned shit. We want instant gratitude, but we don't wanna